Boom. Boom. Thumbnail.
Hello.
Hello.
No. I didn't bring that thumbnail.
Oh goodness.
I started this game of TFT at 5:45. It's still going.
Are you
One of
waiting?
those. Oh, by the way, Nick, I think you've already played this one, but you were asking about games that are like impressive for PC intensive.
Yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn, 10 out of 10.
Bro, I have that on PlayStation and beat it.
It looks so good on PC.
But I still own it and I've already beaten it.
That's fair. There we go. That's very fair. I was going to buy it on PlayStation, then they announced it was coming for PC, so I waited. Which I'm very glad I did, even though it's like the first game to start maxing out my GPU. Like I'm sitting constantly at like 90% to keep it over 60 frames on high. How
So,
was your
Alex,
guys' weekend? Oh, yeah.
I didn't get to tell you about my absolute best pull.
Ooh, what was it?
So it was from the VIP pack.
Okay.
I got the showcase doubling season.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
that's a good
the
pull.
full foil borderless with the baby dinosaurs. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pull. That is definitely a pull you want.
Also got Blood Moon.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Two really
And
good
then
pulls.
Council's Judgment and Urza's Mine.
Hers is mine. Less of a good pull, but
It looks
Council's
pretty
Judgment's also
beautiful though.
really good. What'd you say?
I said it looks pretty beautiful though. I
Yeah, that's
got
true.
so I technically have two sets of the Tron lands from Double
Oh,
Masters.
nice. I was wondering how common they were.
Tower and power plants are uncommons, and
Gotcha.
mine is a rare. So I only got one normal mine, and then I got a showcase mine. So I'll
Gotcha.
never end up using that mine, but I have it.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex.
Yes.
I finally beat Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh, nice. What'd you think?
It could be my game of the year this year. Could be.
That's fair. That's very fair.
So,
It is up there for me. It is probably a toss up between that Animal Crossing and Persona 5 Royal, which even though I haven't played it, Persona 5 is one of the best games I've ever played, so I know that it would be there once I actually get around to playing it. That it would be on the same level.
did you beat Sephiroth no problem?
Yes, I way over leveled, and so Sephiroth was nothing. Like it was
Oh.
mildly disappointingly easy.
Well,
Hello?
I didn't over
Hello.
level, so
I over leveled mostly on accident.
So y'all can hear me, right?
yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That was weird. What? Oh yeah. I came into so many drawings on the screen and I didn't know what was going on.
That was from last time.
I know. I forgot about them and then I remembered.
Yeah, I think I was like 3 or 4 levels away from max when I got to the end of the game.
Jeez, what did you do?
A lot of combat sim. I basically did everything. Almost, I need to level up. I didn't realize that was gonna be the last step. I need to level up all the materia in order to go fight Bahamut.
Oh, okay.
I did some grinding of materia towards the end so I could get like up some of the materia I needed to make my builds work better and stuff like that.
Did you beat Bahamut?
I did not. I never went back and grinded out all of the the final things I needed to actually get Bahamut.
Well, I will say that it took me 2 tries on Sephiroth, but only because the first time there was a problem that happened.
Oh,
You know his ability where he goes up in the air and there's a big AoE underneath him?
yes.
Yeah, all my characters got caught in that, so we all went down to 1 HP. And then he killed off one, and then it was just a constant of trying to get someone up. And I just only had 2 characters up that were very low, and yeah.
Yikes.
So after that, I was like, okay, well, I know to avoid that, and it was easier the second time.
I know I hit a point at what that I just Aerith died and I just couldn't keep her alive. Or no, Tifa. Tifa died and I just couldn't keep Tifa alive and I gave up on trying and she just stayed dead for the last bit of the fight.
Yeah.
Them Tifas.
She just kept dying over and over. I'm like, okay,
I mean-
well, I just won't have Tifa.
Yeah, she's the one that I probably would have been like, it's fine for you to sit this out.
Like, she's super good when you're controlling her. She's horrible from AI.
Yeah. But no matter what, I needed Aerith to stay alive. She had lots of heals. Lindsay has stepped away. She got a phone call. She is walking back. I mean, I'm good to go whenever y'all are.
Yeah, I just gotta finish this up real quick. I'm sorry, guys. This will probably be the last fight.
The last fight. Oh, TFT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you go
This is the
with
last
this
fight
time?
in the campaign. Didn't you know we got to the end of the campaign, Nick?
I've got a cybernetic sniper blaster.
Still, I'm telling you, Sniper Astro, that's the way to go now.
I'm getting my booty
whatever-
handed to me by Star Guardians.
Whatever build that I, stumbled upon, it's been working.
You stumble upon so many builds, though, Nick.
If it works, it works.
I mean, Sniper Astro, Battlecast in there, Brawler, I believe I also had in there. Yeah.
I haven't played TFT in a while.
It's exactly the same.
Hello,
Don't worry.
Woofy.
They
You can just
haven't.
get back in it.
They haven't cycled anything new yet.
They
Like a new
might have
season?
cycled a few things.
Gotcha. I wasn't sure if it was like a new season. They had cycled new things to it.
And it's nice if you can get Bard early, because whenever he does his ability, it just gives you like these little meeple things that give you XP. So it's a way to like level up a little bit quicker. Because the last time I played, I got him early, and then I was able to actually get to max level, like before anybody else.
Gosh, alrighty. Finally, done with that. I didn't even win. Didn't even freaking win. Second place. Alright, team. So, does anyone want to give a recap from last week?
We did
let's
a
say
lot
last
of role
week.
playing.
Or not last week.
Yeah, but
the
last time
the last session.
we went and investigated on the. We got called in by the. I forget their name. The special force, basically, to
The
interview
PCU.
PCU. There we go. To interrogate criminals we've caught in the past. And then we went and hassled a toy shop that we found nothing from. Other than, let me find my notes because I have those actually written. I have some written down.
I know I got
a
like
little more.
names of somebody that I don't remember what the names were.
Yeah, we stole some documents from the nightclub owner.
Yes.
Lindsay lost her sunglasses in the nightclub.
She said she did.
Nick.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to get someone to dance with me.
Dance with it, dance with it.
Yeah, so you guys went to the toy shop, found pretty much nothing. You reviewed the security footage, and nothing suspicious was going on. However,
security camera. There was Pedro Hernandez and Dmitry
go.
Ivanov. They were all in the CCTV. We had the passports for them in the pub.
and it was one person.
I just remember those are the two names we had for them.
Yep.
For the same person. We don't know which one's the actual name.
But that guy did show up on the security camera outside the toy shop.
That's right, because we went to the toy shop and I think we ransacked it or something, and they were saying like they was using it for storage.
Yep.
That club was. Yeah.
Oh, and there were weapons. There's an auction going on. There are weapons up for auction, items 32, 33, and 34. We don't really know what they mean, but that's something that we know exists.
Indeed. You also have the place. You have the where and when of the auction. So it's in 3 days, and it is in the old Chimera Theater downtown in the historic district. I believe last time you guys were going to see if you could figure out anything about the symbol, or perhaps do some research into the laptop that you found. If I remember
Oh yeah,
correctly.
I did yoink a laptop. I actually legitimately forgot I yoinked a laptop.
Also, Alex, I did send you a message in Discord a while back.
Did you? Oh, you did send me one.
This is going great. I don't even remember the laptop.
Well, you're the one who wanted to research the laptop, break into it.
It was a laptop.
Yeah.
Well, where are we at currently? Are we back at? Are we back at the treehouse?
The tree.
So I guess so. Last time we had just left the nightclub, and I believe you were going back to the treehouse to examine all of the things. I probably should have watched the last week's episode. But yeah, you guys were headed back to the treehouse with the laptop and all of the envelopes and files that you found, including the catalog / possibly invitation to the auction, which had that weird symbol on it.
Into this auction.
What'd you say?
So, were we gonna try to sneak into this auction?
I mean, I believe
That's
that
up to you
would
guys.
be very beneficial if it's where this truck came from. The Hummer, the murder Hummer.
The murder Hummer. Murder.
Yeah. So, are we wanting to do some research? Want to do some hacking, Nick?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, cool.
I want to hack the piss out of that laptop.
Alrighty. I guess that would be knowledge, science, or maybe it'd be technology. I think it'd be technology, right? Hacking.
Sure.
Yeah. So roll me. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
This is a bit tough.
That was weak.
Yeah. I think it's a 10, so I rolled like what, a 5?
Yeah.
Man, this thing's giving me trouble. I'm a bit rusty.
Yeah, it takes you a few tries, but you eventually think about the name of the club that the laptop was found in, which is the Sterling Crown. And so you type in like Crown Sterling, and sure enough, it was like Sterling 1234 exclamation points, because boys basic. So you get into the laptop. What are you looking for?
Information.
Information.
Where did this laptop come from again?
So this came from the manager / owner's office of the Sterling Crown nightclub, which is where the criminals that you arrested that one time were trying to break into in order to get information, presumably about this auction.
Okay, so then I'm looking for anything dealing with the auction. Like if there's,
Alrighty.
times, what's like the items at the auction, who all was invited to the auction, and all that.
Go ahead and give me a technology roll, sir. That's a bit better.
That's
So,
all coming back
yeah.
to me.
You start going through all the files, searching deleted folders, pretty much anywhere you can possibly look to scrape up information. And you do find a folder that is labeled New Eternity. And when you open it, it basically looks like a digital version of the catalog that you guys got in paper. Along with, there's a final page that has a sort of QR code thing with the symbol just above it. And that's all that's on that paper.
Okay.
Or on that page.
I want to pull out a phone and do the QR code thing.
All right. You scan the QR code, but it says read error.
But
Doesn't
you're
look like you
on
can
an
read it.
Android, and you have to download an app first.
I have my own phone company, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Plus, I don't think you have to download for Android anymore.
Well, didn't work
It's
for
just
Nick
built
the
in
other
the
day.
camera. Really?
I mean, I have an older version of the phone,
Oh.
so I don't know.
That could be it.
Can I figure out why it's doing a read error?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a technology or expertise science, whichever one you want.
Oh no.
Well, that's not necessarily a fail. So you assume that maybe you don't have the right application, or maybe this is a special QR code. But yeah, your QR scanner on your phone just isn't cutting it.
I bet you need a special app.
There's an app for that.
Criminal app.
A criminal app?
Yeah.
Do you know a lot about criminal apps?
Can I?
What about you, Fortress? Do you know a lot of criminal
Yeah, I would
apps?
say, can I use my expertise criminal and try and scan it with my phone knowledge?
Sure can. This is definitely something from the criminal underworld. Wow.
We are 10 out of 10 rolling today. I love it.
You rolled a 1?
He
I
rolled a
wonder
one,
why
I
it
rolled
didn't show up as a
7.
crit fail. Oh, you rolled a 7? Oh, then why do you have only a +1 for your...
Because I just have I don't have very high int.
Oh, okay.
My intelligence is not high.
Gotcha. Yeah, you're not entirely sure. This isn't something you've dealt with before.
Yeah. They must have updated stuff. This anything I know of, no. They're always changing up ciphers and how they spread their information, so it must be a bit out of date.
Okay. So we also need to look up stuff about that symbol, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you have anything
Okay.
about that in there?
Yeah, can I do I see anything about that symbol on there? If not there, I search the web. If not there, I search the dark web.
Do like that Google image search.
All right. So off of your technology roll already on the computer, you can tell that that symbol is somehow related to New Eternity, whatever that is.
So
The
then,
invitation mentions New Eternity. It's basically you are cordially invited to the inaugural New Eternity auction. So yeah, you're thinking it's probably a group.
New Eternity auction.
An angry bird.
start to do some research on this New Eternity. Do I find anything on the web or the dark web?
Give me a technology roll. As you're going through trying to find something somewhere, you don't really find much other than extremely recent rumors in dark web chat rooms of basically low-level criminals, like not street level, but like pretty low-level, like hackers and conspiracy theorists and random people like that who just troll the dark web. And most of it does seem like conspiracy theories. Like a few people say they're a group of super villains. Some people say that they are aliens. Some people say that they're just a bunch of millionaires who want to control the world, sort of like the Illuminati. You can't really narrow down any truth about it. And most of these are within the last week or so. Before that, you don't really see much mention of that name
They don't have an
related to
Instagram.
that symbol, at least. They don't have Instagram, no.
Okay.
But how long ago did all these things start? Like with the truck, with basically everything involved that we've now been involved with.
About a week.
Okay.
So I didn't see anything about the auction, like the time, place, items, who I was in.
Yeah, you have the catalog,
That's
which
all I
is
have.
the same thing that you guys got back at the office, which does tell you the place. It has an address for the Chimera
Okay.
Theater, and it has a time, which is 3 nights from now. And there's a full catalog of all of the things that will be on auction, plus 3 mystery spots.
Okay, but I didn't see anything of who all was given this.
No,
Catalog,
there's not
okay.
a guest list.
Okay. All right. Well, is there anything else I need to, look up while I'm into this computer right here? Anyone? No? Okay. All right. I guess I'm done.
Alrighty.
I mean, I would say at the point once we know Chimera Theater is like, should I maybe go skulk around, maybe check out the Chimera Theater so we know what we're going into in a few days? You want to look more into the computer?
Sure. I start looking up that theater.
Just anything you can find on it, and then I will
Maps it so we can get an overview of it.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna with that while he's like matching stuff, I'm just gonna disappear. I'm gonna teleport off to it and start skulking around.
Alrighty.
Once it like shows up on the maps, like there it is, gone. And I'm just gonna try and like find an alleyway or a rooftop or something that I can hide in and skulk it out.
So I'm going to hide all of these tokens.
Oh
Actually, I
no!
don't. No, I don't have to hide these tokens. No, it'll be fine. You guys, will just have to be cool about it.
Be cool. Be cool. Be cool.
Be cool, guys. Be cool.
Really, what you don't know is the whole Google Maps thing just updated, so it sees all of it. No, I'm like working up a storm over here. Shane, you're not really doing much back there.
Got him. Got him.
Sorry, I was taking a nap.
Oh,
Here you go. So, the top part is the first floor. The bottom part is the second floor.
Oh, neat. Oh, that's a very nice map.
You can thank Tom Kartos from Patreon. Who I
thank you,
totally stole this from.
Kartos.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right.
So very detailed Google Maps there.
It is.
Yes,
It really
it
is.
has like X-ray vision, so
I see you
I'm sure I
updated
brought some kind of
Google
like
Maps
scanner
for
or
us.
something along as well with me from Grav that gave them this kind of layout. I'm just
Yes, a
scoping
highly
it out in
advanced sonar sensor.
yes.
Okay. I'll love Batman.
It's a dolphin.
Yeah, Deus Ex Batman.
Deus Ex Batman.
Deus Ex Batman.
Is there anyone coming in and out of it now, or is it like seem like it's a normal like functioning theater normally, or?
It seems like normally it would be used for probably concerts, maybe operas, things of that nature. It's not doesn't appear to currently be in use. The signs don't have anything like a what are those called? The signs above theaters?
Marquee.
Yeah, there's no like
No
name
marquees
of
up,
any
yeah.
show or anything. And it looks like most of the lights are off. It doesn't look like anyone's going in or out. It seems closed currently. Might be the off season.
Sweet. I would radio in to everyone. I'm assuming everyone's around or near Grav right now, or I don't know. What are Mercy and Shane doing?
Shane's is apparently is taking a nap.
I'm awake now.
Oh gosh, you startled
That
me.
you yelled at me.
You startled me.
So what you gonna tell him?
I was gonna radio him in, but it's looking empty right now. Should I try and sneak in, or do we want to just? It's like I got these scans, and I forward them all to him so he can see the scan. Like, but do we want to try and break in, or?
Did you want all of us to break in, or just
I mean,
you,
I can slip
or
in either or.
is it best
mean-
with one or two or all?
I mean, it might be easier if I sneak in alone, but
Okay.
I need some backup just in case something goes. But we also don't want to blow our cover. I guess that we know something's going on here in a few days.
We still have our earpiece thing, so if there's any trouble, you just let me know and I'll be there.
I'll just- But I'm trying to think what could actually be gained from going in now, realistically. Like both in game and meta wise, like would I actually think to like, is it worthwhile going in right now?
I mean,
We have a layout of it already.
should we like set something up, like a hidden camera to record everything?
That could be very worthwhile, actually.
Make
Yeah,
sure
so
make sure it has audio with it so we can get the audio and not just video.
Well, you could check to see if it's already has a security system with cameras and such, and if so, maybe we can hack into it.
Damn, Shane, look at you using your noodle.
Damn.
I guess that nap did you some good.
I think best when I nap.
That's weird. Most people think best when they go to the bathroom.
Shower.
It's just being in the bathroom.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Maybe
Alright,
you should
so
take
I'm gonna,
naps in the bathroom.
Oh.
On the toilet.
So I'm gonna skulk around. Are there any visible cameras around anywhere?
It does appear that pretty much right around each of these corners that I'm trying to highlight,
Mm-hmm.
there is a camera. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, I'm sure Grav can put together some software on a thumb drive that Fortress can just teleport into the security office and download it on the computer.
Oh yeah, we have full layout now. We don't even have to break in.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of crime
Yeah.
shows.
Yeah.
Were any of these cameras on the inside?
I assumed that they were pointing
Well,
to the
we've been
inside.
inside enough to know if cameras were inside.
You don't
or
have
not.
that good enough of layout.
Okay, I
Yeah.
didn't know. Whenever you were putting the corners, I didn't know if they were inside or outside.
Oh, I
The
see.
building.
Yeah, those were
Inside.
exterior cameras.
Oh, okay. So we need to.
Because, yeah.
We need to. Well, how about this? How about I do that whole software thing that Shane was talking about? On a flash drive. Give it to Fortress, and then also give them, some hidden cameras to set up in case there aren't any that he sees on the inside.
There you go.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I'd pop back home while
I,
Brad puts that together.
I'm putting all this together.
It's probably gonna take us a day or so to get it fully together, I'd imagine.
You
You
doubt
ready
my
to
skills.
infiltrate, or?
You saying I can't do all this now?
I mean, I don't know how long it's gonna take you to get to physically get the cameras here, have the cameras set up.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have to roll to see, I guess.
So, wait. What's your plan?
I'm back at the tower now, waiting for Grav to put together some kind of remote hacking software that I can just plug in and he can use to try and access the security cameras, or as a backup, give me some cameras to set up.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And we were asking how long that would take for him to feasibly make.
Yeah.
The software, depending on roles, could take no time at all. The hardware, depending on the roles, could take maybe a few hours to a day to not working, possibly when you tried to use them, to not getting them done in time, not getting enough done. It just all depends on the roles. So if you want to go ahead and do the roles for the hacking stuff,
Okay.
for the software code for that,
Is that just going to be technology?
it can be technology or expertise science, which I would suggest expertise science because you get 16 with that instead of 10.
What is?
Nice. Yeah, so you get cracking away. You actually remember back when you were in college, you decided you wanted to hack into your school's security system so that you and your friends could sneak into the caf. So you used a similar code to that and rigged it in a more intrusive manner. And it seems that it is prepared, and it only took you like an hour.
Great. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
It took another nap.
I was Shane's falling back asleep.
This dude is a speed coder, guys.
What is Mercy up to?
Yeah, what has Mercy been doing?
Napping. I was meditating with my sword and I fell asleep meditating.
I love it.
Sounds dangerous.
Just a bunch of lazy, napping superheroes. Sleeping in a tree, bunch of hippies.
It's sciencey science
Murder
stuff. I'm
hippies.
not there. Yeah, murder hippies.
Hippies. Good work on the software. How are the cameras are coming along, Grav?
Sorry. I don't know. I have not rolled for that yet.
Roll,
I'm
roll
just
for
I'm
those.
just now starting on the cameras. They're going pretty well.
Yeah, you make some.
I put a few
decent,
together.
Little mobile cameras with
They have HD video, or high definition 4K video with crisp audio. They're doing great, and they're small. They can fit like on the head of a pin. I
They
don't know if
record for 3 seconds. It's great. All the storage they have is 3 seconds of that 4K footage.
No, it automatically goes to the cloud.
No, yeah, it goes to the cloud. What are you talking about?
All right, so it's a little bit bigger than that.
Okay.
But they have nice little like command strip sticky backs that'll just like stick nicely to whatever surface.
Yeah.
And then to get it off, you just have to pull down on the strip.
Yeah, you just gotta pull down and
No. It's
yank.
pull up. It's not pull down. You got to pull up. on
Pull
these.
up. The pull down is patented. You gotta pull up
Yeah.
on these.
Okay.
I got you. That's smart. Don't want to get sued. So yeah, you are all prepared to go do that.
To infiltrate. Sweet. Well, I'm going to. Are these bathrooms right here? What are these? As we don't have a scan to know enough what those are. So, looking at this, looking like the most officey looking thing, I will.
Which one? Well, it looks like an
This one.
office. Okay.
This, yeah. Pop into one of these things that looks like a bathroom. Slash closet.
Yeah, those are basically like single person bathrooms.
Gotcha.
We may or may not be using like an old school map for a modern setting, but it's okay because it's the historic district.
It's mobsters. It's stuff like that.
it's a theater. They tend to be old.
Yeah.
The nice ones. So
it's like in Batman, like it's set in modern times, but the villains are using Tommy guns.
True.
And stuff like
True.
that. So I'm gonna pop into this bathroom and kind of like put an ear to the wall. Okay, first off, is there someone in the stall when I come in?
No, there's one in that bathroom. But the light does automatically turn on.
Oh no. I'm gonna quickly put my ear to this wall, basically see if there's anyone in. It sounds like there's anyone in the office.
I chime in with the earpiece. Fortress, do you see anything?
People ever heard?
Where are you at? Have you gotten in? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm in the bathroom right now.
Dude, why are you taking your time to use the bathroom? We're on a mission. You should have went before.
Seemed like a safer place to pour it in.
Oh, okay. Do you see any light coming from the outside?
What do your elf
I-
eyes see?
I was never outside. I came straight inside.
No. I meant like outside the bathroom.
Oh, I don't know yet. I'm still right now. It's still bright in here. The light came on as soon as I popped in.
Oh, okay. Keep me
Yeah,
updated.
so I'm gonna. I guess is it
Perception.
Yeah, perception. What is that? Oh, there it is.
Oh.
You don't hear anything.
Wait, I have unnatural senses. What does that do? Anything?
Oh, what does that do?
Oh wait, no, it's all vision. All of my stuff is vision based, and then I have danger sense for sight and hearing. So I have super good vision, nothing for hearing. But for seeing, I can, like, I have an analytical sight, so I can see things down to like exact dimensions and mass and frequency of sound and nonsense like that. Oh wait, no, that's for sound. But I can see exact dimensions and stuff like that.
Awesome.
And then my rapid sight, I only have one rank of that, so I can. All of my perception is up to a factor of 10 by speed. So I like see 10 times faster, can read 10, stuff like that. And then I have dark vision. And then danger sense, sight, hearing is when it comes to being surprised.
Well, you're definitely surprised that you didn't hear anything in the office.
Huh, well, then I will, without wanting to acknowledge anything out there, I will pop into this back corner of the office, hiding.
All right,
Using my
you pop
concealment.
into the back corner,
Anyone in here?
and there's no one in there. The
How
lights
awkward
are
would
off.
that be?
Well, I'd be concealed, so that'd be the nice thing. Everything is silent, and I can blend into the background. So I'll start looking for any kind of computers, anything to plug in this USB I've been given.
Yeah, this is like a really, really old office of a theater, so everything's kind of like creaky and wooden. But there is a laptop hooked up to what essentially looks like a DVR and several monitors.
Sweet. I'll plug in the USB and then wire over to Grav. All right, it's in. It's your show. It's up to him now, whatever he has to do from that.
I mean,
Yeah, so
you
as
should
soon as
just
you
be-
plug it in,
Yeah, it should just do it everything itself.
this little like chibi animated version of Grav pops up on the screen and gives you thumbs up and then finger guns at this loading bar
I'm just gonna
until it
facepalm through the
fills
whole
up.
thing and just like,
And then he
I'm ju-
grabs the loading bar, throws it in his pocket, and then like a diving board shows up and he bounces on it and jumps off the screen and a light lights up on the USB.
At this point, I'm gonna be while it's happening. I'm like, okay, be honest. You could have finished the software in like 10 minutes, right? How long did you spend on the loading animation?
We're not going to talk about that, but did you enjoy it?
Let me guess. That was what the hour was for.
Maybe.
I
But
did.
you,
It was
but
nice.
okay, good.
Phenomenal. So yeah, you have very clean reception of all of the camera feeds.
Grav does.
Yes.
Perfect.
Now, with this, do I see anything, like any cameras from the inside, or is it just all outside now?
Yes, there are several cameras on the inside. You can see that there are roughly 6 different angles within the theater itself, looking out over the crowd and the stage. There's 2 cameras backstage. There's a camera in most of the lounge rooms in the upstairs and the downstairs. There's also cameras in the storage room next to the stage on the first floor. And there's cameras in the main halls as well. So upstairs and downstairs, those main halls, there's a camera kind of overlooking each of the bars on the second floor. And there's 2 cameras, one here by the front door and one here by this foyer door leading into the theater, sort of covering the whole area.
So everything's covered.
Yeah. There's lots of cameras.
Did you say the backstage was also covered or no?
The backstage does have 2 cameras.
Okay.
One here and then one here. But you can probably tell that the angle, like none of these move. They all are a fixed angle. So you'll kind of be able to predict where they face. Like they're all in corners, facing out. So depending on how you approach, if you want to be caught on cameras or if you guys just want to like face man your way into this, it all depends on what you guys want to do.
But
yeah.
I tell
I can mark
from...
the camera spots on the map if you'd like.
Yes. Can I tell from being hacked in with these cameras if they have audio or if it's just video?
It appears to just be video.
Okay.
Looking good, or we getting good with?
Yeah. So there's cameras all over the place. Has it well covered, but the cameras do not have audio. So I feel like we should have maybe set up some of my, I guess, cameras for the audio.
Sounds good. I'll set it up. I guess maybe one in the office and one in both all the entrances. That way, at least we know when people are coming and going and hear their conversations.
Yeah, and then put one in the main auditorium area.
Okay. So I'm gonna put one. How's the best way to do this? Draw shape. I'm gonna choose what shape I draw.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so Alt for circle. Got it. Okay. So I'll put one in here. I'll put one of ours here. And like if you're watching, grab usually like a blur, like pop.
Yeah. There
like
is one in this corner and one right here.
Gotcha. I'm putting one way over here to get another angle, and so we have audio.
Oh, that's smart. That's very smart.
Yeah. So this is so that we have audio for things.
Yeah.
Put one back over here. That way we get this like shipping area. There appears to be a door. Where's another door outside that looks meaningful at least? This balcony over here. And then we'll put one here. Oh goodness, I didn't do one. I do circle for ours. That way we can tell the difference. One there facing the stage, and then one here facing like the entrance. And I guess we'll put one backstage too, and that'll be all of our cameras. So we have good camera coverage now. And then once that's done, I'll call to grab. I'm like, all right, everything's up. Should have good feeds of everything for our cameras now.
Sweet.
And I will go back.
I want to test it.
I'm gonna be really up close to this one in the office, like just my face right against it.
Yeah, you go to test the cameras, you're like swiftly scrolling through all of them, and yeah, you see spooky, scary man face.
Oh God! What? Oh gosh! Unfortunately, she scared me. Can you say something for me real quick?
And then I'm gonna pop and then be behind him.
Oh gosh!
What? What'd you see?
You. I saw you.
Huh. Weird. I've been behind you this whole time.
That's creepy.
Cameras look good. Well done. Well, I guess we have 2 more days or 3 more days until showtime. I guess we can
I saw that earlier.
keep an eye on these, see some coming and goings. Yeah, I need to get rid of my character here. Pop, I'm no longer there.
So 2 days. What are we going to do for 2 days?
You probably need to take shifts watching these cameras at least to see if anything moves.
I mean, it's also being, recorded and stuff to the cloud, so we can, if we miss some, we can go back. But yeah.
I mean, yeah, but going back means we have to then fast forward through them and find it.
Yeah, but, I mean, we can start off taking shifts. I'll take first shift.
Sounds good. I look over to this, Shane and Mercy, are y'all sleeping in the same room that Grav is in? Y'all just sleep in this wherever we are.
Sure.
Sure, why not? Yeah.
Do we want to trust the sleepies with some of the other shifts?
Started talking all the sciencey talk, and I decided to meditate.
Grav, since he's the only one awake, it's do we want to give maybe wake one of them up for shift 2 and 3?
Yeah. I mean, though they've slept long enough. I guess give Shane shift 2. She's been sleeping longer than Mercy.
Okay.
So you guys went and did this at nighttime, right? Just making sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
They did it in broad daylight.
I mean, it would have been fun.
You scratched my CD.
In broad daylight, and you scratched it.
So yeah, you guys are just watching the footage, doing anything else, doing any tinkering, inventing, learning, any slight downtime type stuff you want to do over the next 2 days.
I mean, I'll just kind of tinker, just to tinker to learn, observe anything, try to improve my skill.
I'm gonna try to practice controlling the dark power within my sword.
I'm gonna go do a rum tasting and try and find a new replacement rum because my favorite one is no longer being made.
Oh no!
I know
Is
it's
that
a
real
shame,
life?
isn't it? No.
Oh, okay.
Oh god, no! If they stopped making Hilton Head rum, I would be so sad.
So yeah, you guys. Shane, is there anything you were wanting to do during your downtime?
Sleep.
Get off my back. Well, so what time is our downtime? Is this nighttime or is this the next day?
So basically, you guys are going to have 2 days, where you'll all kind of be frequently looking at the cameras and sort of taking shifts, watching things. But when you're not shifting on the cameras, what would you like to be doing?
Yeah, is it possible to see if I can with my powers, to see if I can create a mini black hole with my hands?
Oh Lord, he does this and kills Treebeard and all of us.
I thought you already had that power.
No.
You have that power.
I do?
Yeah, singularity.
Good.
It's on your power list.
It is new to him.
I don't remember all of my powers and what.
Well, I do.
Well, clearly.
Yeah, it reads you create a miniature black hole.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, literally.
So yeah,
essentially a
check that off
tiny
the list.
black
You already
hole.
figured that one out.
I am that good.
What do I want to do?
You can tell Grav to invent something for you.
No, I'm gonna do
Make him your
some.
science bitch.
I'm gonna do some research on in regards to my sister's death and that whole ordeal with the gang that never was brought to justice. Some work on that.
Okay. Did we have a name for that gang?
No.
Okay.
Gang.
The gang.
Powerpuff
Oh
Gang.
gosh.
Oh, the Green Gang.
Was
West
it
Side
local
Gang.
here in wherever we are? We're in Chicago. Where
It
are
was
we?
I
Yeah,
grew up in
Chicago.
Detroit.
Are we
We grew up
Chicago?
in Detroit.
Yeah, so it could literally be anybody.
Yeah, we grew up in Detroit.
Yeah, I forgot I knew Fortress.
Wait. Oh,
Like
Mercy.
Moved together.
Yeah,
Mercy,
Mercy, whatever. I apologize, Fortress. I did not mean to insult you.
But Mercy's rich. Does that mean like his dad was like an automobile mogul, and then he like shut down his factory, and and that's how Mercy made all of his money.
Oh no, he's a
Mercy's
trust fund
daddy's money.
baby.
Well, I mean, if you look at my backstory, it did say whenever my dad died, he left everything to me. So.
There we go.
Oh wait, so that's what it is. His dad died, and Mercy said, "I don't give a shit about this car stuff."
He
And just
was
shut it all
murdered.
That was the last we ever heard of GM Motors.
Yeah.
Mercy's single-handedly responsible for the collapse of Detroit.
Yeah. Not anything malicious. It was more like, this is a lot of work. I'll just sell it. Close it down. I have enough money.
Hey, my dad was murdered, thank you. And I inherited a dark sword, so of course I'm going to
You
destroy
didn't
something with it.
inherit it, you found it, remember?
Found it, that's
You
right.
found it because you liked archaeology or
That's-
finding old things.
Yeah. Something like that. I don't know. I'd have to go back and
I don't know.
my
You
read.
started as like an Indiana Jones character. Now you're just Edge boy.
Yeah. I don't even know how I became Edge. So, yeah. Just
Well, it
happened.
started with the demon in your sword
Oh, yeah.
and just kept going up from there. Goodness.
Now I'm fast Edge boy.
Yes, very fast. So, gosh, what are we doing?
We're,
Shane, what were you doing?
I was doing some research on my sister's
Research on your
case.
sister. Over in Detroit. Cold case.
Yeah, I think I don't know what gang it was. Like, I know it was some sort of gang or organized crime, but I don't know specifically who. Because no one, the investigation never led anywhere, so.
Gotcha. Anyone else got anything they want to do during the next 2 days?
Actually, instead of going on a rum tasting, I'm gonna try and start brewing my own rum.
I want to try
I'm
to.
gonna have like a
advance-
distillery going, a still going to try and create the perfect rum.
I'll fund it.
Yes.
I want to try to invent something. I'm
Treebeard
sure
kind of
what.
hesitantly says, "Are you sure about this fortress? This can be rather explosive if not taken care of."
Look, it's gonna be very taken care of. I can literally from anywhere we're going to be, come back to check on it again at any given point. It's going to be very well monitored.
Don't worry, we'll put it in we'll build a nice safe room where, you know, if something bad happens, I'll have like extra security of, you know, it will put out fires if anything happens. If it can't explode enough where it will destroy the building, it will be all inside, and yeah.
Look, I'll do it in the shed out back. Does that make you feel better, Treebeard? I'll do it in the shed out back. We'll build a shed out back.
Nah, screw that. Screw that. We're digging underground, and we're going underground with this.
As long as you don't hurt my roots.
Just tell them to get out of the way if we're, you know, digging close to them. So
that's how roots work, Grav. As a man of science, I'm pretty sure that's not how. I'm not a man of science, but I think you should know.
The tree is talking.
The tree is talking. I'm sure he can move his roots.
So to apply the laws of biology to some degree, I'd imagine.
You're making a lot of assumptions about me.
I'm gonna ask that. Can you move your roots? Let's settle this here. Can you move your roots?
To an extent, but the roots closest to my base are very difficult to maneuver.
Makes sense. So we're both wrong and we're both right then. I don't know where this leaves us. Other than we're building a rum bunker.
Yes.
Or starting to lay the foundation to build a rum bunker. I'm sure it's going to take a good while of downtime to build a rum bunker.
I mean, superheroes building rum bunkers with the power, at least the power of gravity, wouldn't be too difficult.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to do some research on this, you know, possessed sword. Like trying to figure out its origins and stuff.
You're telling me you're using something and you don't know what it is?
He grabbed it and it so it's got a chain, right? And the chain is wrapped into his skin.
Yeah, so like whenever I first found it, you can't.
Did you try really hard?
I tried everything so far.
Isn't he?
I mean, Grav can pull your arm straight and we could lop your arm off. That'll get rid of it.
It's not just connected to my arm.
Oh. Where's your sword connected to?
Oh, connected to his balls.
That's it. It's connected to my balls. No, it's connected. Physically it's connected to my arm, but then the chain goes deeper and it connected
to my heart.
Yes, it's emotionally connected.
Yeah, so the chain goes
That's why I'm so
like
edgy.
Basically inside and like in a way connects to your heart.
Yeah. I was gonna say it like
it's a part of him, Lindsay.
Like my soul.
It's like a parasite.
And we're gonna try to make it not a part of him, just like his arm.
But it's not just my arm that it's connected to. It's also connected to my heart.
We'll rebuild you. We'll make you a cyborg.
Oh Lord.
Bigger, better, faster, stronger.
Plus, also the chain can't be destroyed from any conventional means.
Yes, so you'd like lop off his arm, and the chain would still be dangling from the stump.
Yep,
connected to the sword.
That sounds cool.
We'll call him Stumpy. You can just replace the forearm and sort of replace your forearm.
Just chop my arm off at the elbow, and whenever I go into battle, I'll just start swinging the stump around.
Yep.
Which swings the sword around.
And
then I'll run really fast at the enemies.
And then you're gonna have your own theme song.
Oh God.
Pretty sure whatever that
stumpity stump stump.
It's like a character from Quest for Camelot.
I'm gonna add something to what I'm doing. Every now and then, I'm going to secretly try to cut off his arm.
Are you serious?
Good Lord.
Oh man,
God.
It's like
and y'all said I was horrible.
Yeah, that's
I kill
aggressive.
4 people and it's horrible, but she's over here constantly trying to cut off my arm.
Kidding. Gosh, can't you take a joke?
You've
Can I,
killed more
like-
than
can
4
I-
people.
Can I
I've
tell,
chopped off
can
a
I tell
foot.
if she's kidding or not?
And killed 4 people.
Give me an insight check.
But I am kidding.
She was mostly kidding.
Oh, okay.
She was mostly. Can I do an insight check to see if she's kidding or not?
Sure. She was mostly kidding.
Dang it. Gonna sleep with start. I'm gonna start training myself to sleep with one eye open.
What, like Metallica said.
Yeah. Like Metallica
Okay.
said, yep.
So are 2 days up yet?
No, so we basically just went over what you guys were going to be doing during the 2 days. However, the
Okay.
next morning, whoever's on shift there, who's on shift the next morning
I don't
around
know.
8:30?
I was on
AM.
first shift. I don't know what the shifts are, but I was on first.
Sure, I'm on shift.
Cool. Shane, you see a group of what looks like fancy cleaning ladies wandering in through the front door.
I'm sorry, what's a fancy cleaning lady look like?
Like, not like your typical like cleaning lady that comes in like jeans and a t-shirt and cleans a place, but like actually has like a uniform, like was paid by a maid service that actually has a bunch of maids in their fleet.
They're very
They have a
fancy.
fleet of maids.
They're fancy fleet mates.
They're professional cleaners.
It works for either.
Right?
It does. It works way too well for either. I may or may not have written. We would rename Mercy Stumpy Man for his stump hand, and given him a Spider-Man theme tune for Stumpy Man.
But I
Or
still have my
it-
hand.
But it also for now. But it also goes well with Smelly Cat.
Oh my
Wait,
gosh.
where's this?
It's
It's in the Twitch chat.
Yeah, Twitch chat.
Oh,
Just Stumpy Man has a curved sword for a hand, swings around with a chain. Opening sodas is quite a pain. Look out, here comes Stumpy Man.
Sweet Jesus.
Stumpy
Beautiful.
Man, Stumpy Man has a cursed sword for a hand.
oh, nice.
Oh my gosh.
Swing around with a chain.
Why?
Opening sodas is quite a pain. Oh,
Uh,
good times.
So, does Shane tell us about this cleaning lady coming in? Or
Oh, hey guys, there's some fancy looking cleaning ladies entering
What?
the theater. Y'all want to come look at this?
I'm asleep.
I go in and I say, "What's a fancy cleaning lady?"
Well, she's.
Hello,
they're
you
like,
like me fluff your pillow?
I don't know what that's.
you want me for a pillow?
What is that from?
There's,
Tommy boy.
Yeah,
Oh my
there's Tommy Boy. I'm sure there's a thing in Family Guy if I remember with the cleaning lady. But mostly Tommy Boy.
Anywho's, Mercy, fancy cleaning ladies aren't wearing jeans, they're in uniforms.
Oh.
No.
Is it wrong that
I would. I'm gonna wait and see if anything else comes out of this, but let me know if they do more than just cleaning, I guess. And I'm gonna
Okay.
keep working. I'm gonna keep working away on whatever needs to be on the planning and formulating of this rum bunker.
Okay, so I'm just gonna keep watching
Yeah.
and listening
or-
if possible.
Pretty much the entirety of that day. It's basically 2 shifts of maids, and they work from 8:30 until about 5:30, and then there's some that come in right at like 5:30, and they work until about midnight.
Do I catch
So
anything
that's like the
on
entire second day, and all they do is clean.
Do they talk at all? Like, do I hear them saying anything? Maybe about their employer?
They all kind of, some of them gossip about, the others. Some of them talk about their love interests. They don't really seem to know much or talk much about their employers. Two of them did sort of talk for a moment as they were leaving about like how weird it is to get a job at this theater. Like it wasn't a typical job. And they didn't know who the customers were, but because it's through a maid agency, it seems like that makes sense. They
Do
were
they
just told, hey,
have?
go to this address and clean this theater.
Is there a logo? Is there a logo that I see like on their uniform?
No.
What you said it was fancy. They don't have a logo of their company?
What kind of fancy maid has a logo on her uniform?
Are they dressed like French maids?
They're not
Is that what
dressed
you
like
mean?
French maids. They're not dressed like French maids, damn it.
Okay, I'm gonna say like, is this like that kind of maid service they've called in?
No.
No,
Maid,
no. If
wink.
you cannot say they're fancy and then say they don't have a logo on their uniform.
Well, they're nicely dressed, but like there's not a logo on their uniform.
Do they?
You want to
come
look
in
at
a-
an external camera and see if maybe
Yes.
the
Do they
vans
enter
they came in have
That is
logos or
exactly what I
names
was
of
going.
the company?
Yes, that's what I was gonna ask you. Can I check the external cameras that we've hacked into to see if they arrived in a van that has the name of the cleaning company?
Yes. Chicago Master Maid Service.
Creative. Okay. I would like to call.
It's the gang that killed your sister.
I would like to call the company and act like. Ooh, how should I play this? Oh, I'm gonna act like I'm the one that hired them, and I'm going to be upset about something, and I'm gonna be like, "Well, where did you send the invoice to? Because I don't see it." And then hope that they give me information about who hired them.
I don't see how this can possibly go wrong.
I don't see any possible part. I love it.
I'm waiting for this to go wrong.
I'm making rum, so I don't know it's about to go wrong.
Yeah, I'm helping Fortress with all the.
Except, well, I'm not gonna act like I'm the person who I'm gonna act like their secretary. Yeah, I'm the secretary.
I'm not gonna help Shane at all.
And I haven't been able to pay them because I can't find the invoice. Where did you send the invoice to? What do I need to roll?
You need to role play this with me.
Yes, roleplay it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, hi, this is Felicity. I'm just looking for Jane. I should know what it's about.
You know what it's about.
Spot on Phoebe right there, Nick.
Oh man.
Oh, go on, roleplay.
Okay, well, he's got to answer the phone.
You gotta bring.
Bling bling.
Bling bling, is that what you said?
It's a fancy phone for a fancy maid company.
Okay. Okay,
Plays
so
like Canon and D is the ring. Is like the ringback tone.
Yeah.
So I type in into Google. I type in the name. What was it, like Chicago mate, whatever you said it was, and I find their phone number, and then
Do you mean Chicago Master Maid Service?
Yes, that's it. So now I'm calling. Ring. Ring.
Hi, Chicago Mastermaid Service. This is Keith. How can I help you?
Hi, Keith. I'm calling because you guys did a service for me today, and I have not been able to locate the invoice, and I want to make sure you guys get paid. What's the name of the theater? Chimera Theater? Okay. You sent a few, fancy maids out to clean the Chimera Theater, and I don't know where you sent the invoice. Can you tell me where you sent the invoice? Because I really want you guys to get paid, and my boss is not going to be happy if I don't get this taken care of.
Absolutely. What did you say your name was again?
My name is Regina Phalange.
Well, alrighty, Regina. That's not a problem at all. Let me just pull up your account. Do you have the phone number that was used to make the account with us?
He knows.
No,
Regina?
I do not. Yeah, I'm
Oh.
here. Sorry. Bad connection.
Well, that's all right. I can look it up by their last name. Do you have the last name of whoever the account holder is?
It would have been easier if you let me roll for it.
This is better though.
Yeah, my boss hasn't told me his last name.
He's one of those.
So no, but it was the Chimera Theater.
Um,
And it was today. There was a group of maids came in about 8:30, and they were there until about 5:30, and then another shift came in, and they did a wonderful job, and I just want to make sure they get paid.
Gotcha. Well, obviously you don't have the invoice or probably the ticket number for that, since you don't have the invoice. So let me put you on hold real quick and maybe try to call up one of the maids or maybe my supervisor and see if they'll have the one of the numbers or maybe a reference number for me. You mind holding for just a
Perfect.
second, Regina?
Yes,
Thank you
Keith.
so much. Na na da na na da na 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 na. Hi, Regina.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was able to talk to one of the maids who did go by the Chimera this morning, and she told me the reference number. So I have your account pulled up. What were you looking for again? The address that the invoice was sent to?
Yes, because I just need to make sure it's correct because I have not seen it come across my desk yet.
Yeah, it looks like it is 1421 South Walnut. Does that sound right?
1421 South Walnut. You know what? That is correct. Thank you, Keith. I'll be looking for it, and if I don't get it within the next day, I'll call you back and let you know so you can send another. Because like I said, I want to make sure everyone gets paid because they did a wonderful job. My boss walked through after they left, and he gave me a call, and he was just very thrilled about how great of a job they did.
Oh, fantastic. Well, yeah, if you need anything else, you just call us right back. And usually it's either me or my coworker Miranda who will answer the phone for you.
Perfect. And I'll make sure to pass your name along to anybody else who needs a reference for a cleaning service.
Oh, thank you so much. You have a blessed day.
You too.
Click.
All right, off the role playing, is the 1421 South Walnut actually correct?
It is.
What do you mean?
It is.
Okay.
Okay. So now I'm gonna Google.
Dude,
Google
I had
Maps.
to reward that role playing.
I'm gonna Google Maps 1421 South Walnut. I swear to goodness if that's where the Chimera is. I mean, that would be good though. That'd be helpful because it would tell me that the Chimera. So, what are my search results?
Yeah, so 1421 South Walnut in Chicago pulls up what looks to be an office building near, not like a big office building, but like a small little, like single office type building, almost like those like payday cash loan places. They're just kind of standalone business
Yeah.
buildings. Kind of like one of those near the warehouse district.
Ah, perfect.
Which is just down the road from the historic district where the Chimera Theater is.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna gather, no, I'm just gonna be like, hey, Treebeard, can you gather the rest of the gang? I have some information to share.
Watchers, assemble.
I'm telling you, Graf, we need to add more vanilla to this. I know that you're saying that by chemically speaking that's this way, but brewing is more art than science. It is a science, but I'm telling you, it's what it needs.
I don't
I
think
you
it
need to
needs
add
more
clove.
vanilla. What? Who
We're going to
said that?
continue arguing the entire way we're going to walk instead of teleport so we can continue an argument about doing this creatively versus going scientifically, what will make it perfect.
What
Look,
all
I've been
go
around
what,
the world. I've tasted a lot of different things, and I'm telling you, this is what's going to make it special and different.
Are you sure? Like, go ahead and just add a bunch of vanilla, and then just see how
No,
awful
Mark,
it
I'm
tastes.
talking about
Okay,
more than you're adding. You're adding nothing. It's gonna
I'm
have
adding the
no
right
flavor.
amount.
Vanilla does not make rum special.
What?
No, but the way I'm saying with other spices, obviously, but this is the first hill I'm dying on of many. Okay, it's been a process here.
Yeah, but what if you add too much?
You're adding not enough.
You need more clove and cinnamon.
Hey,
Something
guys.
tells me that we need more.
I
clove
used to
and
make
cinnamon.
fire water back when I was still alive.
Guys,
Wait, you're not alive now?
Treebird used to be
How
a
do you
person.
think I
Shane,
became
real
a
quick,
tree?
do you think we need to add
Okay.
more vanilla to this rum?
I don't know. You add the right amount of Coke, and it doesn't matter.
Cocaine.
Not that kind of Coke. I was thinking like rum and Coke.
Oh, Shane,
I don't
you
know anything about
Shane,
alcohol.
you
okay?
really did, grow up in Detroit, didn't you?
Where will I come from? Real stuff. Okay.
Treebeard, do you think we should add more
Oh my
vanilla?
gosh.
No, I think you should add more clove and cinnamon.
You said it 3 times now.
What about that, Fortress? Clove and cinnamon. How does that sound?
See, I agree that we need more of that. I'm saying we need more of a lot of things here based off of your calculations you've put forward.
What if we just made more than one rum?
What if you guys had a competition
A rum competition.
to see who makes the best rum?
What if we listen to Shane and see what she found out since she called us?
Not gonna lie, I would
knew I always
100%
liked
read that
you.
comic.
It was a rum competition between two superheroes.
Yeah, just like superheroes going about their investigations, and then there's just a little side story arc of a rum competition where they both.
Contact Ian. Let's get
long,
him to
like,
make
the
this.
crap
as a
out of that.
background arc across like multiple arcs because it takes so long to make. But they're like aging.
Yeah, rum or sourdough bread. I would love to read about them like loving their starters, you know, like treating them like Tamagotchis.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, guys, you want to know what I learned?
I want to talk more about this rum and stuff.
Percy's gonna be our taste tester. What'd you learn, Shane?
Okay, so I was watching the cameras since y'all was off doing your thing.
It was your turn to
And-
watch.
And I saw these fancy maids come in, and they've been cleaning all day. So what I did...
Whoa. How fancy are we talking?
I mean, fancy enough to not be wearing jeans, but not fancy enough to have a logo on their uniform.
What?
Like not French
What kind of
made,
maids
but
have a
like,
logo on their uniform?
but like a modernized 1950s maid. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Who pays that
Not-
much for a maid without hiring French maids?
well, he probably hires the French maids from the same company for his personal cleaning service. But this was just for the theater, so
So
he
we know
got.
we're not dealing with a highballer
Personal
here. If he's not
cleaning.
always hiring French maids. That tells us a lot about this
Anywho's,
criminal.
So I checked the outside cameras, and I found a logo on the van. So I called the maid service, and I...
What's the name of the maid service?
Chicago Maid Service.
Did you
I
mean
don't know.
Chicago Master Maid Service?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, I know them.
Anywho's, so I luckily Keith picked up,
Who's Keith?
and I role played my way through, and I found
It's
The
just a dumb blog. It's
address-
okay.
Role play. Keep what you do in the bedroom apart from this, okay?
I found the address of who hired. Sorry, our cat did some. I found the address of who hired the maid service to come and clean the theater. It is 1421 South Walnut. I don't know if it's street or road. Keith didn't tell me. But it looks like it's a small office building near the warehouse district, which isn't too far from the theater, the historic district where the theater is.
Can we find out who owns the building or the company?
Probably, but I wasn't going to do all the work. So. What do you want, guys?
Girl
wanna
who
do
knows her
next?
worth. I like that.
I mean, we did
Go
put in the
see if
cameras
there's anything
and
I
get
can't
the layout and do all of that. And then,
I
I mean,
met-
like,
I-
And,
I
and we're,
meditated.
and we're
Petty
making
superheroes,
rum
I
over
love
here
this.
saying that we don't do work.
you did sleep through that.
Yeah.
I meditated.
You were sleeping.
I meditated halfway and then I slept.
I didn't know you could snore while meditating. That's
Yeah.
impressive.
I said I meditated halfway through and I slept.
Look, Shane apparently watched the cameras for 16 hours.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have what, one more full day before the auction?
Can we start?
Yes.
Can I start doing research on this 1421 South Walnut Street Road Avenue Circle, whatever it is?
Sure. Sure can.
Okay.
You like
I'm
you googling or you just
Yeah.
like
Googling,
okay.
seeing, checking maps, seeing if like anything was caught from the Google Map like thing, the whatever it
Yeah.
is that they use. See if there's anything suspicious. See if there's anything that I can find dealing with this building online.
So you get, the Google satellite view, and
Yeah.
it looks like a normal standalone sort of business building. It's not very big. I don't have a map of it currently.
From that, can I get like a street view, see if I see anything like on the side of the building?
It does look like there's a street view. It hasn't been like updated very recently. Looks like the vans don't drive through that area very often. But the building looks like it may have been a garage at one point, like a mechanic type garage. But
Those are
the
always
garage doors
suspicious.
have been sort of walled up.
That's suspicious.
So like the building's sort of been converted into what looks more like a sort of office building.
Hey, what's the name of the cleaning service again, Nick?
The
Did you mean Chicago Masterminds?
it's like an ad now that just pops out of nowhere.
Okay.
That Treebeard says.
Okay, guys, here's what I'm thinking.
No,
I'm
it's your phone.
thinking-
It's Siri.
Oh, okay.
It's
It
chat.
hears everything.
I'm thinking that I go down to 1421 South Walnut, whatever, Chicago, and I'm gonna well, before I leave, I'm gonna type up this this fake invoice, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna pretend like I'm Miranda from Chicago Master Maid Service. Right, got it. And I'm going to explain, you know, how I don't know, somehow, something, I'll figure it out. Something went wrong and I needed to deliver this. Anybody want to go with me? I got a Keith that's open.
I guess I haven't done anything, so I guess I'll go.
Anybody else? Anybody?
Well,
else?
okay. She don't want me to go, so I'm going.
Mercy said he wanted to go.
Okay, can he hide the sword? Or is he just always walking around with this sword?
Yeah, he's able to sort of conceal it. How do you conceal it?
I stick it down my pants.
No.
He stabs himself in the heart, and the sword like merges into him because edge. No.
Okay.
Well, I did.
However
I
you
was-
want to hide it.
I mean, I was gonna go down that route, but then I was like, no, that somebody might say something or Will
Yep.
might not like it.
That's
so
it.
I mean,
That's canon. We're making.
Okay.
I am literally making you as edgy as I can at this point.
I love it. I love it. All right,
Okay.
I stabbed myself in the heart. So to
Yep.
summon my sword, I have to put my hand up to my heart and just pull it out of my chest. Blood
to say
squirts
You
everywhere
have to
whenever
say
I do
the
it.
Pledge of Allegiance, and then you can pull it out.
Just full on like anime style.
That's
Yeah,
why.
the
That's why
biggest
the
anime.
blood. That's why I need blood. Is because every time I pull the sword out of my heart, it just blood gushes out.
You have to replace
It
it.
sprays everywhere. I have to replace it.
He's really an anime character stuck in a superhero world.
That's it.
Okay, Mercy can go with me. I just wanted to make sure we just didn't show up and he's just got this sword, just, you know.
Do I have to wear a shirt?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. I wear a
You
shirt,
know
but
I'm
I wear
wearing a
it
shirt.
where
I forgot that he's shirtless most of the time.
yes.
Totally forgot about that.
If you- if
How
you look
did
at
we
my
even get in
character
the
picture-
club?
I wear a shirt, but like it's not buttoned up, so you can see my chest still.
It's
Is
a
it one of
mesh
those?
vest.
Oh.
That's it.
Ew.
I was gonna go with
Skin
the
tight mesh vest.
I was gonna go with the Hawaiian shirt, but okay.
Oh, that's terrible.
I've got
the
a-
mesh.
I've got a skin tight mesh vest and a couple of nipple rings.
The Hawaiian shirt is only on Fridays.
Yeah.
He's got
That's
nipple
right.
rings, but they're not on his nipples.
What?
They're on the mesh shirt.
Okay, getting
I
back on
hate the
track.
character we've created. I am very uncomfortable with the image we've created in the studio today.
Getting back to it. Okay, yes, you need to wear a shirt. Here's a, you know what? It doesn't have to have a logo on it because apparently this company doesn't put logos on their uniforms.
Am I putting on a maid outfit?
No,
Oh.
just you know, some khakis and a white button-up polo, whatever business.
What are you, Mormon?
How like how like venomous you said that. Like that's the worst thing that could be.
Okay, any color,
The white
any
button
color
up in
polo.
khakis. I'm just like, you're warm.
I get
Any
one of those
color
fake
polo.
beards and put them on my face and have a hat.
But it can't be
That's it.
red polo because then they'll think that you work at Target. Just look professional. Okay.
Put on some black pants.
Yeah,
Or-
I'm
Black pants
always
are
wearing
definitely
black
more
pants. I'm
professional.
edgy. I wear all. So I mean, if I have to wear something,
Black pants,
Magic.
black mesh vest.
that's it.
Starting to regret this.
Hey,
Okay, are you-
DM
are
made
you-
this canon now, so I mean,
Are you dressed, Mercy? You ready to
yes.
go? Okay. So we're gonna take not the motorcycle. Hey guys, can we borrow a car? But is there one that doesn't look too expensive? Like, do we have a car that looks like Keith, who works at Chicago Mastermaid Service, might drive?
You need like a Honda Civic or something, or a
Yes,
Fiesta. I don't know why I
please.
think like a Fiesta instantly. A Ford Fiesta.
Toyota Camry.
Sure, I
Yeah.
do have
Actually
something
drives a
of that.
2016 Dodge Dart Sport Edition.
Oh snap!
Ooh.
Well, we're gonna
Specific.
take
Well,
it.
it's a high-end maid service, so I mean, you might have money. That's right.
That's true. They are
Compa-
fancy.
Just take a company car. What would company cars mostly be? A sedan.
Yeah, but it would probably say Chicago Mastermaid Service on the side. Oh, maybe that's just the van. Anywho, okay, we got a car, and we're heading to 1421 South Walnut, Chicago.
All right.
When I get there, can I find out if it's street or road or avenue?
Oh yeah, you already know
Circle.
that it is drive.
Drive.
Okay. Well,
You were nowhere close.
Keith didn't tell me this.
At least you think. There was a Walnut Avenue and a Walnut Street and a Walnut Way,
Circle.
but you chose
lane.
drive.
Well, you know what? After thinking
I'm just
about it,
messing, I'm messing with you.
I realized I should have been like, can you, like, I should have asked him. Anywho's. Okay, so we get there, and, we knock, remember, Mercy, your name is Keith, and I'm Miranda. Mercy.
Okay.
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 So do you like pull up right to the front?
Well, no, I don't like, we don't park on the stoop or something. Like, we park on the street and walk.
We parked
Yeah,
through
so
the front
there's-
door.
There's street parking all the way down the block. There's, cars intermittently throughout. And then obviously since now that you're getting close to it, you can tell that it definitely did used to be like a mechanic shop. There is more of like a parking lot type area in front of the office before the street. So it goes street, lot, office /
Okay.
shop.
So I guess we pull into the lot. Do we see other cars parked there?
Yes, there are 2 large black sedans parked over next to. Basically, if you're facing the front of the shop, they're towards the right, over near where the garage doors used to be. And then there's a silver Porsche over on the left-hand side of the shop, near where what used to be, I guess, the main entrance to the shop of the mechanic shop, but is now just the front door.
Okay, before we get up to the door, I'm gonna whisper to Mercy and be like, you do still have your sword, right? Like, it's just hidden?
It's always on me.
Okay, just want to make sure in case.
It's
crap hits
inside
the fan.
him.
I mean, it's attached to me. I
It's
can't go
all
anywhere
in him.
without it.
Okay,
Yep.
It's in his
so
prison pocket.
we go up to what looks like the front door, and I knock.
How do you knock?
My flipping goodness.
Oh, okay.
Give me a knock check. No, so a person in a nice like shirt and vest and black pants. Like what would be a 3-piece suit without the jacket. Answers the door and says, "Can I help you?"
Hello! My name is Miranda, and this is Keith, and we're from Chicago Mastermaid Service. And, we went out and we cleaned for you guys, and I realized we sent you the wrong invoice. I have the correct invoice here for you. Unfortunately, on the one I sent you, I had overcharged for a few things, and I want to make sure that we fix that before you pay it. So here is the correct invoice. And
Thank
I
you.
hand it to him.
Yeah, I love saving money. Thank you very much.
Shoot.
Bye.
No! Oh, wait, but before I can leave, I do need your signature on this other paper. So if I don't know if you're in charge or whoever's in charge, can they sign this this paper for me just so that I can note that you got the correct invoice?
Yeah, here, let me take it inside real quick.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, he grabs it and closes the door. You hear a lock. And then about a minute later, you hear the door unlock, opens up, and then he hands it back to you. And he's like, "Is that all you needed?"
Yeah, one last thing. Could I get the old invoice from you? I just want to make sure that we swap it out and so you don't accidentally pay the wrong one.
Yeah, give me just a second. Close,
Thank
lock.
you.
Is he locking the door with a key or anything? Do we know?
He's just, I mean, it's deadbolt.
Just
Seems
deadbolt
like.
thing. So he might have a key though. Okay.
And then just a couple
I got it.
seconds later, unlock, open, and he's like, "Here it is. I think this is it. Anything else?"
No, that's it. Thank you so much. And I reach my hand out for a handshake.
While she's
He puts his hands up and goes, "COVID." And
while she's doing that, can I use my super speed to try to swipe some keys off of him? Like his key ring or anything, if yeah.
Keith gonna done get me killed.
hold on.
Oh,
Look, I'm trying to get a key to this place, okay?
I was gonna bug him. Mercy.
And I'm trying to get a key so we can go in.
Well, not bug him. I was gonna.
You bug him.
You should also check to see if that is the correct invoice he gave back.
Well, yeah, I look at it when he hands it to me.
It's fake.
Why would he give me a?
It's just a receipt for Chinese food.
He just said that he thinks that's it. He never said, "Oh, hey, this is it."
Okay, so I look at the invoice.
Yeah, it says Chicago Mastermaid Service on it.
Okay, and so I reached my hand out for a handshake. Are you sticking with the COVID thing?
Oh yeah, no, he didn't want to shake your hand, so he said, no, germs. We don't shake hands anymore in this new society."
Okay, well, thanks for your time.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too, sir. Okay. What did you do, Mercy? Did you actually do that?
I am currently looking to see, because I know you have speed, but I know there's a power that's like super speed where you can actually like do things fast. So I don't know if yours is just movement or if it's everything. So I need to look that up real quick.
Well,
Just
could I
to
just
make
do
sure.
like a sleight of hand?
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to roll that.
I feel like this is gonna be bad. I feel like I shouldn't roll this. I feel like I shouldn't, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
And we'll
Go.
add like,
Oh, there we go. 25.
I mean, yeah, that's good. So yeah, you managed to sort of speed like super fast in almost a blink of an eye. A little bit faster than a blink of an eye. No, a little bit slower than a blink of an eye, sorry. Sort of reach in, snag like a ring of keys from his pocket, and you now have his keys.
Yeah.
I should have thought this out because we should have had you, Mercy. We should have had you super fast speed in there and like play into bug.
I couldn't do that because if I run, it creates too much of like a vortex almost behind me. So it would have been like a loud boom and crash of air going through the place as I went in there.
But do what you just did.
The only reason I was
all you had to do is like stick it on the inside of the door.
Oh. Well, why didn't you tell me to do that? I can still do it. The door's open.
Man, think about it.
Didn't bring any bugs.
We always got bugs. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I always got bugs.
But he misunderstands me and actually like picks up a beetle and sticks it in there instead of
That's
like,
what I do.
Just crushes it against the door.
I just like whisper to a root, Treebeard, give me a bug.
Okay.
Fun fact, Treebeard can use bugs as bugs.
Hey.
What?
So I guess we can head back. And when we get back, I want to look at the name of the signature. And if there's anything on the actual invoice that might help me out.
Oh,
Like if the invoice was billed to a certain, like if it had a company name or a person name.
I got to think of keys now, and I mean, now that I think about it, I see no reason for me to have these keys. Why would you let me do this, Shane? Why?
Oh, I have an idea. Okay, we bring the keys back.
Okay.
We somehow he's probably got a key fob on there, right? For like a vehicle. We bug the inside of the key fob. Right? And then
and we Ray? What?
and then we get one of the guys that can teleport to just like go drop them off on the doorstep so they can find them.
Teleport in there and chunk him in his face.
Well, no. Gotta be not suspicious.
Well, you can go in there and say, "Don't be suspicious," and chunk him in his face. I don't know. I'm just making up crap now. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, does the keychain have like a key fob on it?
I think Will's figuring out stuff that he did not expect us to do today.
Oh no.
I'm trying to come up with I'm trying to draw a signature, but I can't draw with my mouse, so it just looks like crap. So it's like even signature. Worse than like what it should look like.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna say this dude's hand was really sore today, and he just kind of like scribbled, but kind of got his name in there.
Scribble knots.
As long as it doesn't look like a doctor's signature.
Are y'all back yet?
Yeah, we back.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna move you guys over to here. And that's kind of what the dude's signature looks like. Like, doctor it up a little bit, make it a little bit fancier, but that's the rough idea. That purple in the bottom right.
Anybody read that?
Looks worse than my mom's handwriting.
Yeah, well, I did it with a mouse, okay?
So can you tell us what it's supposed to say?
I can't tell you what it's supposed to say.
What?
I can
Chill
tell
heat.
you.
Can I?
That was like
Can we
Chet
like
Heck.
Sorry.
Can we like scan it into the computer and with
Analyze it.
analyze it and stuff and yeah.
What you can get from analyzing and everything is CH something L I and then HEST.
Hest. Harley Hest.
Chloe Hest.
No, he said.
Oh.
That was
Chloe-
correct. Charlie Hest.
Chloe Hest.
I got it.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know if I should actually tell you or not, but yeah. Charlie Hest.
Okay.
After really looking at it, you see it. That's gotta be it. Like the little bit at the end looks like it could be like the tail of an E, and
Yeet.
yeah, it's probably Charlie. And
All right.
then the H does have, or the H does have that weird infinity symbol in the middle.
Okay. Was there anything on the invoice like that it was billed to? Did it have like a company name or anything?
It just had the address as like no, there's no name. It just says the address under bill 2.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so go into the keys. Does it have like a fob on it?
There is a key fob.
Okay. Grav, can you bug this?
Yeah. What's it to you? I do it. I'm just a mess. I do it. Yeah.
Okay, so does he
So what?
I asked Grav to bug the fob.
Yes.
What do I roll? Technology or?
Technology. Or the science, expertise science. Yeah,
Heck of a
you work out a pretty good audio bug to sort of fit into the key fob. Surprisingly, there's a lot more space underneath the panel than you thought. It's pretty much just like the battery and then a bunch of empty space. So plenty of space to put a bug. And to make it more compact, you added wires to connect to the battery already inside the fob, so it didn't need its own power source.
Hey Grav, can you also put a tracker in it?
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, Grav, you told me there was a lot of space inside.
Yeah, there's a lot of space. Yeah, I easily can put a tracker in it. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, so you put like a little GPS tracker that you yanked out of a cell phone.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we need one of you guys to return this discreetly. I mean, okay, Fortress, you're really stealthy, right?
Yeah.
Are you stealthy enough to, like, put the keychain back inside the building?
If you can show me the building and give me a good idea of where it could be at, that's something I can definitely do.
So, did I see anything when, because the guy was standing in the doorway when we were talking, did Mercy and I see, like, inside the building? Did we see anything?
Not a whole lot. You could tell that by the orientation of the door and sort of the wall behind his head, that the door opens and the wall is maybe 2 or 3 feet to the right of the door, and then the rest of the building is beyond that wall. So there's maybe a 14, 15 by however long room that the front door goes into.
Okay. So I tell all of this to Fortress. I don't know how safe it would be. Like, I don't know how many people are there.
I mean, I just gotta go in and put this key fob in. That's it.
Yeah, just place it somewhere where it might look like that's where this guy put it down. Because I feel like if we just leave it on the doorstep, that'd be a little more suspicious than it just him finding it on a table.
All right, we're gonna do this real quick.
Oh, he's making a map.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, all right. So, front door. Where you can tell where a wall might be. These are really the only details that you have. Oh, and this used to be a garage door. And this used to be a garage door.
Okay. Well, best of luck, Fortress.
All right, so I'm gonna where how do I do this? Pop. So I'll take the key fob, and I'll. Is this like an alleyway back here? Or?
It's pretty much standalone on its own lot.
Gotcha. Okay.
So back there is kind of there are a few super old cars that have just weeds and stuff growing over them. It's kind of like
It is.
an unkept part of the lot.
Mhm.
That's just kind of been let go.
I was just getting from what I could see from a Google Maps image and like what they described. I would probably just pop here beside the building because that's what I would really just see on Google Maps.
Yeah, so you pop right next to the building, and there is a small window.
There's typing.
Oh, perfect.
A little bit like right around head height, and it's not that huge. You could probably get a good view of the inside, kind of.
And I'm gonna use my hide in plain sight and my concealment powers to kind of like just disappear from all normal sight and all forms of hearing.
Word.
I'm just and outside of infrared invisible, or like heat or anything like that. So peeking in, can I see anything inside like that would look like a table or?
Yeah, this entryway, which is like basically what this whole room here is. This is where there's two fairly nicely dressed dudes. They look kind of like they would be like mob muscle. Like they're really nicely dressed, really just thick boys. But like well manicured,
Thick
well groomed.
boys.
And don't really like belong in a random abandoned garage. So obviously kind of weird. And then there's a door right back here that is open, and you can see it kind of like goes into more of not what you would expect. Like there's a drywall sort of wall that kind of does this number rather than just being the bare cinder blocks of what it would normally be like inside a mechanic shop.
Gotcha.
That's what you can see from the angle from the window. Dang it. What shape can I do? I forget. Oh yeah, hold Alt for circle.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like a circle, like a table. Oh, let's move that over a little bit. That's a little big actually. But yeah, table. with 4 chairs, and there's currently 2 gentlemen sitting in there. And there's like a refrigerator and everything else in there. It's like a kitchen dining room type setup.
Gotcha. Okay. Hmm. You said there's like kind of a back kind of abandoned lottie type yard behind me, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna just kind of go back there, grab some like dried grass, some twigs and stuff like that, and go to the basically sneak around to the front door up here. These used to be garage doors. There's nothing there, right? They've been walled over.
Pardon? Where?
Sorry, I didn't click. Like, these here used to be like garage doors. They've been walled over.
Correct. Yeah, it's basically all cinder blocked up where the
Gotcha.
doors used to be.
Well, I'm gonna just right here, like pile up those little twigs and those like little bit dry grass clippings. Pull out a lighter, set them on fire, and sit my pepper spray canister in that, and then run back around to the side of this window and watch and wait for it to explode.
Okay.
Just to make a noise. Basically, I'm trying to draw them as a distraction forward.
Yeah, so you wait there, and yeah, you hear a crackling and then a pop, and they sort of freak out. And you actually notice that 2 vehicles come rushing in from the street into the front lot. And the 2 guys come leaving out the front door as well.
When they go to the front door, I'm gonna just quickly, if there's no one in the window popping in, or any there,
No one's in there.
yeah, pop in concealed, just kind of drop that key fob like in whatever that looks like a pocket dump bowl, if there's like a place to hang it, just or even just on the ground, like something like, oh, this got left over, like where it could be, dropped and not, oh, that's where that's been, kind of thing.
Yeah, there's like a little table by the door that looks like
Yeah.
like a place where people might just drop stuff.
Yeah, I'll just kind of drop it there and then pop back out here and watch and see what happens from this. See how this goes down.
Yeah, so what all were the ingredients again?
For what?
I just want to make sure what the debris was.
Oh, it was just like some twigs and dry grass, whatever would be easily available out back, just enough to get a small like baby fire going, and then a pepper spray canister.
Okay, yeah, the pepper spray canister probably flew off somewhere.
Yeah, it's just something
Likely.
that would make something aerosol that would make a loud pop once on a fire for a minute.
Yeah, so one of the guys who was inside kind of looks around and is like, "You think it was kids? Like, who the hell would do this?" And the other one that was inside is kind of like stamping out the remaining bits of like what is sort of like flaming brush. Yeah. And then they're gonna start fanning out and searching the lot.
And on that note, I'm gonna stage concealed up against the wall.
All right. Yeah, so they do a pretty thorough search of the yard. One of them actually looks at one of the cars and goes, dude, it's an Eldorado, man, 1960. This is like one of the first cars to ever have automatic transmission. And the other one's like, dude, that's not something to be happy about. And they just go back and forth about automatic transmission versus manual transmission for a while. And yeah, they finish up searching. They don't find anything. The 2 cars pull off. The 2 guys go back inside.
All right. Did they look anything familiar? Anything we've seen before, or
Just
anything
nicely
important?
dressed dudes.
Just dudes. All right. I'm gonna. Are they watching the back lot at all?
No.
Sweet.
No.
I'm gonna go get in the.
There are
El Dorado.
cameras.
There are cameras.
Yes, there's a camera right here that is facing like out this direction, if that makes
Is it
sense.
facing the abandoned cars?
They are sort of spread among like there's one over here, one over here, one over here, one over here. They're like kind of all over the place.
Not gonna steal this El Dorado. Then I'll head back. I was totally gonna steal the El Dorado.
I mean,
100%.
that's the one that's over here. So it's not
is-
technically in the line of sight of the camera.
Oh, then yeah, if it's out of the camera, I'm gonna just stay concealed, crawl into it, get in the driver's seat, look for a minute, and then just put my hand on the steering wheel and teleport back to the garage, into an empty spot in the garage. New project.
Alrighty. Well, I think with that, that'll wrap up the session. But we can discuss things if anyone needed some more info. But yeah. Well done, guys.
Stole Cadillac El Dorado.
Stole a Cadillac. Well done. Well, rescued it because it was abandoned.
Yeah, exactly. That's definitely how he would be phrasing it. So,
It's a
only have
rescue.
to die hard.
So I guess when we next time we'll actually have this event going on at the theater.
Yeah. Maybe.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Depends on you
days.
guys.
Well, but like the day wise, that was like the end of that last day, right?
Not really. Like that didn't take
Hmm.
super long. So there's still, I don't know, it's probably about noonish. So there will be a little bit that you'll see on the cameras, but yeah, you're pretty much there. So yes, next session will likely be Chimera Theater.
I'll be chopping off people's foot.
That is the signature.
Well, actually, now I can't do that. Anytime I cut somebody, we've added this as a stipulation to my sword. Anytime I cut somebody, it basically, the darkness within the sword sends fear into their minds and paralyzes them. So I don't kill people anymore.
Yeah, he's not a murder hippie
Could
anymore.
have used that before that whole
Yeah.
garbage bag incident.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's because of the garbage bag incident that we came up with it. What is going on?
What happened? You good?
Yeah.
Yes.
So not gonna lie, you guys weren't supposed to find out about this building until much later.
Lindsay
I
did her.
did things.
Yeah, she did it. Her
I had
master
a feeling we're supposed
detective.
to find out about a lot of things until much later.
Hey, it happens. This is a like very much a free roam like role play,
Yeah.
which is hard to plan for. So I have to have multiple pages ready of like different locations you could show up at, or at least try.
Was this one of the locations that we could show up at that you had ready?
Clearly not, as I did not have it ready.
Yeah. I was saying because you had the what do you call it? Theater ready.
Yeah.
So we doing this on Facebook, Alex?
Doing what on Facebook?
Is it the high text? Is that what we're looking at?
No,
What was the
that's
drops?
that was high. It's gonna be. I know there's that new zombie chip that looks pretty sick, but no, I was only keeping up with them because I figured you. I was about to ask, do you still want a chip? Because if so, I'll start entering with them.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah,
Like,
I spent
might
a lot of money
literally-
on magic cards, so I have to be smart.
Yep. Like, I might try and enter the zombie one specifically because that one's pretty dope. But other than that, I'm probably not.
Oh yeah, the zombie kraken.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get the zombie kraken, but that's literally it.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to try that hard.
Oh, Alex, I
Yeah.
don't think anybody claimed that code for the Marvel beta.
Oh, sweet. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't have anyone else, it's one of those of. To be fair, I'm very sucked into Horizon Zero Dawn right now. So if you find someone else, give it to them. If not, I'll take it and try it out. But honestly, it's like I'm now split between two games, one of which is way more than I thought it was going to be.
As of right now, nobody. The only people I could think of was in the group, and nobody else claimed it. Unless Will, did you want to claim it or?
Well, I don't know what we're talking about.
It's the Marvel Avengers. Yeah, the beta. I got an extra access code.
On what system?
It's
platform.
good for any. You choose the system, or computer or whatever.
Oh God, that sounds really good. I don't want to take it from Alex though. So
No, you take it, Will. I'm stuck in Horizon Zero Dawn and Path of Exile right now because Kai.
all right.
You can play on the
I-
weekend.
It's research.
I will do
for
it.
the
Is it crossplay?
Mm,
I don't.
I don't know.
No.
No, I highly doubt it will be crossplay considering that, the Spider-Man is PlayStation exclusive, and do you know how many people would be mad seeing,
yeah.
that person's on PlayStation because they got Spider-Man.
That's how they're gonna
Right,
sound.
right.
Yeah, that's how they
Sony
sound.
wants you to know that they own Spider-Man. They want everyone to know that Sony owns them.
Yeah. Swing in there, large phallus.
Oh, do we earn any power points?
I mean, it's a business.
You sure
thing,
did.
so-
You earned 1 PowerPoint.
How many PowerPoints have we gotten so far?
I think that makes 6.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
I
I
didn't
can't.
get it last time.
Okay, so I can do 2 points.
What?
Oh yeah, that's right. You said it was 2 points to like upgrade like one of the strength, agility, fighting, awareness, and all that, right? Will.
I mean, you can
One
test it out.
moment.
Okay.
Let
okay.
me scroll to that point.
Well,
Let me
luckily
Just
the
do that
sheet
yourself.
will handle it for you. If you click it up,
Yeah.
it'll show you in your totals and stuff
It
like
will
that.
do that,
what you
yeah.
have.
Yeah. Well, I thought.
Oh, dear
Okay,
Lord.
hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Let me try. Let me just try that.
I up my criminal expertise more, so that should help a lot
Yeah.
more.
It takes.
Okay,
2
so
for
yeah.
me.
Yeah, it takes 2. I just used it.
Oh, but I just got here.
I mean, I don't know, Will. Please tell me.
Mm.
So abilities are 2 per ability rank. Defenses are 1 per defense rank. Skills are 1 per 2 skill ranks. So it's 1/2 for 1 rank and a skill. Advantages are 1 per advantage or advantage rank. And then powers have all different types of ones, but it's base cost plus extras minus flaws times rank plus flat modifiers. Booyah. You guys are almost halfway to power level 11.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's 165 for power level 11.
Ah, okay. We're like just
So
over
like
a
a
third of the way
third.
there.
Yeah.
Dude, I am a stealthy person. In stealth, I got a total of 10. I'd like to I'd like to get the ability stealth speed so I don't cause any attention. I've mastered my speed so much that it doesn't cause a vortex.
Pretty sure there's something like that. I'll have to go back and look at like the actual super speed power, but like that power arc, which there is a book for like speed powers, similar to the gravity powers that I showed you, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
There's one for speed as well.
I remember somebody putting a link somewhere about for a book that's just strictly powers. I can't remember where that link is.
Probably in resources in the D&D
Yeah.
server.
Yeah, I think this is it. Nope, that is monster list. So
Oh, maybe it's not in here.
Mutants and Mastermind. The book itself is in here, but what about general? Could it be in general? I gotta like save this. Yeah, I don't see it in general. Oh, well, hasn't been made official yet, so never mind.
What?
I was going to talk to you. I was going to see if you wanted to get up sometime and talk about our characters in the second campaign, like their story on how they know each other, but I don't think it's been made official yet. So,
Oh, I'm pretty sure you and I are set in stone as companions,
cool.
unless you have issue with that.
I have no issues.
I'm assuming
Fantastic.
Lindsay and I are going to be companions.
No, we gotta break up the couple. Not
Okay.
literally, but like.
I don't
Literally,
know, something with the
literally.
second campaign.
I
Huh?
don't even know what I'm gonna be yet.
Yeah, Lindsay doesn't know what she's going to be. Ian is like asked, and Lindsay's like, this isn't going to be until like February.
He literally told me February, and I just started back to work last week. And
Oh, yeah.
students came back,
Yeah.
and that's like the last thing
I
on
think
my
he wants to
mind.
write. I think he wants to write story is the reason why he's asking early. That way we can get ahead on the story by a good bit.
That way we wouldn't have to, get into a session and then wait for like 15 minutes for him to read ahead.
Well, there will be no reading ahead because he'll have written it. That's the nice thing.
Yeah.
We were
Exactly.
talking about that actually today.
So, don't worry about what class I am, guys, but I am a tank.
Okay.
Okay.
I still don't know what druid circle I'm going with.
Moon. Go with moon. Get that animal shape shiftingness.
Like,
I mean-
the moon wild shape is phenomenal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I think I've been leaning
But-
more towards the moon, but whenever
It basically
I
comes down
hear...
to, do you want to cast more spells and be more support, or do you want to wild shape into things and be a bear?
There's so many
mean-
good druid subclasses. It is hard to pick your first druid subclass.
I mean, it doesn't always have to be a bear. I can turn into a bird and
You can turn
fly with
into a
someone.
T-Rex.
I can turn into a cricket and just be on someone's shoulder and...
So
That's
basically,
true.
the
You could
thing
be
is with
Jiminy Cricket.
moon is if you want your wild shape to be more combat focused, like you want to get in as a bear or as some big beastie and like rip some face off.
Yeah, you increase
Versus-
the challenge rating of the beasts you can become, and you can also become elementals.
Yes, and your beast forms get magic attacks instead of just regular attacks.
Oh yeah, that too.
And eventually you can
Yeah.
become a dragon.
I don't think you can quite become a dragon eventually. I don't think that's quite a thing.
I thought you could.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought you could as well.
Druids become a dragon in D&D.
Dang it! Where is this? I've been
No,
looking
they can
all
only
over the
turn
place.
into beasts
Oh, they can
and
do
later
alter self.
elementals. And
Oh.
even that is only for moon druids. Dragons are neither of those creature types. If you're designing a druid boss and want him to turn into a dragon, I suggest making him a variation of a moon druid. So I guess it's only for boss druids.
Oh.
Yeah, I was pretty sure it was
But-
just beasts and
But
elementals.
I could turn into a T-Rex, right?
I believe so. Let me check the bestiary.
I found it, Will.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
It's in the basic shenanigans resource.
Ah,
Yeah.
all right. And what challenge rating can you go up to? Combat wild shape. When you choose this,
So
you can do it as a bonus action. Circle forms. Starting at level 2, you can use your wild shape to transform into beasts with challenge rating as high as 1. You ignore max 0 column. Blah, blah, blah. Starting at level 6, you can transform into beasts rating as high as your druid level divided by 3. So at level, let's see, what's 20 divided by 3, guys? Someone math for me. It's like 7.
Or 7.
I mean,
So you can become a giant ape. You can't become a Tyrannosaurus Rex, unfortunately. But you do have access to other spells at that point that could probably get you there. I don't know if you'll have access to polymorph. I think that's just a wizard spell. Is that true? Anyone fact check for me?
well then, dang!
I'll fact check.
Now that thing that Alex sent me is looking better. Now I want to summon some like pixies or Pikmin, whatever, and I want to have them use polymorph and turn us all into
Oh,
T-Rexes.
polymorph is a druid spell. It's a level 4 druid spell. So you would be able to turn yourself into a Tyrannosaurus Rex either way, or any other creature really.
Well, I think he was doing the summon creature or summon woodland creature or something like that, and then turn us all into T-Rexes and then cast fly on us. Out of that video that Alex sent.
Yes, which is good for an encounter. What last druid did it say for that, or was it just druid?
Do what now?
Was there a specific subclass for that druid that did the
Oh, I have no idea.
woodland creatures?
I have no idea. It was just a TikTok that Alex sent.
Oh yeah, no, that's any one of them. You can, all of them can learn conjure woodland creatures.
Yeah.
That's just a spell you get.
Okay, where is Will?
Do you know, do you have any rough ideas of just something you would enjoy doing, Lindsay? Like just a style of class?
Will Kinsey.
I honestly don't know. And I haven't looked a whole lot into it. One day Nick was always
So
saying,
real quick before I send
I've
this, we were in
always-
agreement that Will was getting the code, the beta code.
Yes.
Alright, stream, I'm going to go ahead and end since we ended our thing. I hope you all enjoyed this Mutants and Masterminds session. Should be doing it again next week. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I have another roleplay session going on that I don't stream. Believe me, you don't want me to stream that one. But yeah, thank you so much for, watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will catch y'all next time.